Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Big East Comics, coming at you with this week's comic book haul. That's right, guys. Finally, I get to do a video on New Comic Book Day Wednesday. It's been a long time since I've done a video on a Wednesday, and I tell you, it feels good. It feels good. You know, this new schedule I've been working, it allows me the time to actually go to my LCS on a Wednesday. This haul will consist of more than just my new comic book day pickups. I also have some back issues. My boy Marky 316, fellow NY Warrior, and Cody from I Have Issues, another fellow NY Warrior. They both had auctions in these past couple of weeks, and we show support to each other. I bought some books from both of them, so I'm going to show you that here. Also, I got back my submission. If you guys remember that video that I did for K&K Pressing, those books actually came back. We received them. 4 out of the 5 books were for MannyNYC, which he has them already, and he already put out a video showing them. So if you want to see the results of the pressing, just go to his channel, and it's his latest video actually. So what I'll do though is I'll put a link directly to that video in the description of this one, so you can check out the grades and see how, what books, how they came back. And then my book, I have it here with me, so I'll show you that book at the end. But let's start off real quick with New Comic Book Day pickups for today. Picked up, of course, the Image Plus magazine. We're up to part 10, of the Here's Negan, and I'm all the way invested in is part 10. I might as well just keep going to the end. Me and my wife, we're huge Walking Dead fans, so it's a must for us. And it's only $1.99, so it's not gonna break the bank. This actually today, the New Comic Day pickups, between the 25-cent books from Image and the True Believers for $1, I didn't spend much at all. Oh, and you know what also? If you look at the background, it's a little different. That's actually a short box that Marvel put out, based on the new series Champions. But my LCS mentioned that Marvel's going to be putting out more boxes like that, or decorated and stuff with the artwork for the series, which not just for Champions, for other series that they have. And the boxes only cost $4.99, so that's a no-brainer. I'll pick it up. That way I could get rid of these ugly, worn out white short boxes. I'd rather put them in these. These look better. All right, so yeah, the Image Plus magazine. Picked up also Walking Dead 163. I haven't read it yet. The Whisper War just ended, but it ended, but it didn't end. If you read that last issue, like, there's still more going on. So I'm really curious to see how this one, what happens in this issue. Also, they came out with a variant, 1 in 200 variant. My store usually raffles, they randomize it in whoever has a pull list with them, that gets the variants. But they didn't do it with this one because I believe they only got 1 copy of it, maybe 1 or 2 at the most. So what they were doing is they're raffling them off, and they were selling the tickets at $1. So I bought $5 worth of tickets. Hey, you never know, $5, whatever. I spent it on that. This next book I bought here, something I normally do not buy, but, it was only 25 cents today. This is, the Vampirella #0. It's a cool cover. I see a lot of people in the community picking it up, and for $0.25, I mean, I couldn't let it go for $0.25, This next book I got today, at first I was making fun of the covers, but as I was watching, the other issues come, as I was watching all the different covers that they had, I just, it grew on me. I liked it. This is Planet Apes and Green Lantern crossover. It's going to be a 6-part event from Boom Studios, and this is the regular cover, but the regular cover is done by Ethan Van Sciver. So you could tell his artwork right away. It looks really cool. I'm digging it. So I'm gonna read it, and if it's only a 6-part series, so maybe it's something I'll complete. It's only 6 books. Like I said, I don't want to do long. I don't want to commit to long runs. I rather quick short mini series 1 through 6. We're good. And if it's only coming out once a month, then that's not bad. I'll deal with it. Let me move this. All right, next book I picked up was this one for today. Darth Maul #1. and this is the regular cover. There was a few variants out for it also, but I didn't really pick this up for the variant. I picked it up for the mainly for the story, because Darth Maul's a nice character, and plus my boy Carlos 189, fellow NY Warrior, he drills us with the Star Wars. You guys don't know, he drills us with us, so it's like Star Wars is always on my mind because of Carlos. So shout out to my boy Carlos. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I hope it's good. If it is, I'll buy the next issue. If it's not, then whatever. I got the number one. I'm happy with the cover, and it's all good. All right. Next, I picked up today. I know a lot of people picked up this, especially the ones, people like me that don't have a Hulk 181. True Believers came out today. That's their reprints for their, famous issues and stuff like that. The last one I think was the New Mutants 98. I missed out on that and ended up going, people selling it on eBay for about $10, $15 for when you could have got it in the store for $1, and I missed out on it. I never bought it, but I didn't miss out on this one. Wolverine versus Hulk. They changed the name. I wish it would have said Hulk 181 on it, but the cover's still great, and I'm really looking forward to reading it because I've never read this issue. I've skimmed through it. Yeah, I've held one in my hand, a 181, but never really gone through it personally and read it. So I'm really happy to read it. And you know what? Since it was $1, hey, you never know. I picked up 2 more. You can't go wrong with $3, and it's a beautiful ass cover. You know what I mean? So I picked up 3 copies of it. Because hey, you never know. Next book I got here, and this one is because I love kaiju style monsters, giant monsters. And when I found out that Marvel was doing the Monsters Unleashed again, I was like, oh, you know what? This kind of excited me. And when I saw the regular cover, I was like, wow, it's a nice wraparound cover. But then my store had a bunch of variants on there, and this just stuck out to me because I'm more of a fan of the old school type artwork, and this cover is just like a throwback to the way covers were done back in the day. And I'm not gonna buy multiple variants anymore. Like I told myself, I'm not doing it, and having to. So it's only one copy I picked. So I had about 4 different ones to choose from, and I chose this one because it appealed to me the most. I'm really happy with that cover, and I can't wait to read the story and see if it's any good. All right, yeah. So that was from last week. Then this one here, Flash number 15. This is what I'm up to. The artwork on the regular covers have been very difficult. The only reason I've kept up with it is because the story's been good. I've been really into it, and I also want to, because I'm not picking up the Batman, but I may pick it up again just for the Jeff Jones crossover with Rebirth when it has to do with the button from Watchmen. So I may start picking that up again once that series starts. And I'm already 15 books into the Flash. I might as well just keep going until I figure out what's going to happen with Rebirth, because I practically canceled all my Rebirth titles except the Flash and All-Star Batman. That's the only 2 I'm picking up now. So it's only $2.99. I'll keep up with it, but I'm not doing the both variants anymore. I just pick up the regular cover. They have it in my bag. If there's a good variant that I like, what I'll do is I'll switch it out before, I won't pay for this one, and I'll just buy the variant. Then this next book here, I picked it up out of recommendation from another fellow NY Warrior, Marky316. He's our resident rock, heavy metal, death head fan, and Slayer. This is supposed to be based on their albums, on their videos, their music videos, and you can see that Slayer music videos on YouTube. It's only a 3-book series, and this is one, but this is the Eric Powell variant. And I know some stores, it was scarce. They didn't have the variant because it's not a huge print run on it. But my shop, Comic Jones, they had a few extra. And when I posted on NY Warriors Facebook group, my boy Frost said, oh, I wanted to get that cover, but my store only had the regular cover. So I called them up, and I was like, yo, do you have one more? Because I had bought this already last week. I just never showed it to you guys. And they was like, yeah, we got one left. So I picked up the other copy from my boy Undisputed Frost. So, you got that one coming to you, buddy. Figure I'll hook him up, not a big deal. All right, so that's all I got from my LCS. That's the new. Oh, you know what? I actually picked up one back issue from them last week. I never showed it to you guys. This is Uncanny X-Men 184. This is first appearance of Forge, and this is a beautiful high grade copy. It's a Near Mint Plus copy. My best estimate on it is a 9.8 all day. Even my LCS, they grade their books that they put on their wall, and they don't grade them with a number. They grade them by VG, VF, F plus, name it minus, name it. And this one they have it graded as if you can see focused there, near mint plus, and it was only $8. And you know what, I know that book is not an expensive book, but it's a lower, under 200. X-Men, it's the first appearance, and it's a potential 9.8 all day. All right. So the next books I got here from my boys. This one is from Cody. I Have Issues. He was doing an auction. He had some awesome books. Guys, I know, there's some other auctions out there that are running. And, to be honest, I'm going to just keep it real. You can't buy books in those auctions. They're just way too much money. People are just, sometimes you think it's a setup, or now you don't even know. These prices are going ridiculous. I'm not going to shout out no names because I'm not going to do that to anybody. I'm not going to hate on nobody's games. But you know what? If you're looking for auctions and trustworthy people, I and my NY Warriors, we do auctions on Comic Book Fanatics. Marty does them also, and we also going to start doing them on the New York Warriors Facebook page. These are Facebook auctions I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anyone on YouTube. The guys on YouTube are great. The Great Legend Show, he's a great man. You could trust his auctions. They're awesome. I'm just talking about Facebook auctions. There's some expensive ones out there, and you're gonna triple pay for books that shouldn't be sold at those prices. Luckily those books don't affect the market value because they're undocumented purchases, so that's a good thing. But if you guys are looking to get nice books at a very below market value, hit up Marky 316, Cody Have Issues, Marty from Comic Book Fanatics, and myself. Hopefully I'll have one. I'm trying to have one by this Saturday, but I'll hit up with a preview. I hit you guys up with a preview of what books I'm going to auction off, and I'm gonna have dollar books also. Not gonna be books for auction. I'm gonna have a bunch of dollar books that you guys can choose from. It's gonna be awesome. We're going to have a good time. And I'm not doing it to make no crazy ass money. I'm only doing it so that I can get rid of space because, we live in an apartment, to be honest. And I got 17 short boxes, 2 long boxes. I got comics all over the goddamn place. So I got to get rid of some stuff because, I can't keep everything. And some of them I'll never read again. So I might as well just get rid of them. And maybe some of you guys are trying to complete certain runs that I may have, And if I can help you guys out and make a little money at the same time to keep supporting my hobby, then it's all good. So I bought 2 books from Cody at auction, and then just like a fellow New York Warrior, he threw in a couple of extras, which I appreciated, and beautiful condition too, man. These are like 9.8s all day. He threw in this one here, a convention kickoff, Batman Arkham Knight #1. Beautiful, really nice cover with Batwoman there and Harley on the bottom. You can't say no to that. That's an awesome gift. Nice little throw-in. And then he also threw in this one here. This is Batman Rebirth #1, and this is not one of the A and B variants. This is a different, because I have the A and the B variant for Batman #1, and this ain't it. I haven't seen this cover. I'm not sure. I haven't looked up yet who did this variant or what it is, but it's one that I didn't have, and I appreciate it. As he just threw them in my package for free. Thank you, Cody. This is one of the books I did buy from him, and I won this book for $5. And me, I love my giant size and king size books. This is king size annual Master Kung Fu #1. Awesome cover with Iron Fist and Shang-Chi on the cover, and it's in great condition, man. It does have a little pen mark there. You see that pen mark there, but the binding, look at that. For a square bound book is really, really nice. Really good condition, and for $5 all day. See, this is what I'm talking about. This book right here, you go into your LCS, it's not a dollar bin book. It's going to be at least an $8 book, $8 to $10 book. And, to get it for $5 on the auction, shit, all day. And this is just the beginning, guys. Wait till you see some other stuff that I got. Got this one also from Cody, and this one's beautiful grade. This is a Silver Age book, guys. 1965, 1964, Hawk and Dove #1. Excellent condition, man. And I won this book for $15 only. this is what I'm talking about. This book in this condition, all day raw, it's at least a $30 book, $20 book, $25 to $30 book. That's raw. We're not talking about graded. Graded Silver Age books, anything above like a 6.5 or 7.5 in Silver Age, they're gonna cost you some money. You're gonna pay over $100, even for non-keys, just because of the condition alone. So this one here, all it has on is a little pen mark there, but other than that, it's in awesome condition for a Silver Age book. Beautiful condition. So I won that one there for $15. You see what I'm talking about? This is freaking awesome. Shout out to Cody. So, give him a follow on Facebook. So whenever he throws up an auction, you guys could, pick up some good stuff. Now, this one here, this next few books, I won this from my boy Marky316. And I paid a total of $27 for these books. I forgot how much I won them individually for, but the combined price when I sent them the money was $27. And awesome books. And I did have 2 of these books, but my copies were original copies from when I was a teenager that I bought back in the day, and they were just full of spine ticks because, when you're younger, you don't take care of your books the way they're supposed to. This is Superboy number 0, and he already put it in nice Mylar and everything. Excellent high-grade condition. Just by eyeballing it, to me, it's a 9.8 all day. This is the cameo appearance of King Shark, not Tiger Shark, sorry, King Shark. King Shark, we saw him appear on The Flash last season. He was badass. Beautiful, clean copy. And then I also won from him the first full appearance of King Shark. This is Superboy number 9. Again, he put it in a Mylar with a full back, and it's in excellent condition, high grade. If I had to grade it myself, I would say it's a 9.8 all day. Doesn't need pressing. Nothing, all day 9.8, and just happy. It's not a big character, not like that, but it's a beautiful high grade book from the 90s, and it's one of those books that just gives me that nostalgic feeling when I was a kid. Then the last book I got was this one right here. Let me just show you. Bam, She-Hulk number 1, and you guys already know. This is Stan Lee's last creation. This was part of the deal with all 3 of them, $27. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. This by itself is a $30 book, and I got 3 for less than that. For less than $30. And it's in great condition, man. The only thing, it has a little glue spot here that could be removed with like the little cleaning stuff that the presses and all that be using. But other than that, it's in excellent shape also. So to get this book, as part of the deal with that price, awesome. So, really check out my boy Market316. This is already his second auction. I didn't win anything on the first one. I tried to win some, but I didn't. But this one, I got lucky and I won those. So, all right. So that's it with the books. Now, you know what? I'm going to show you one more book. I'm going to show you a slab book right now. And this is Carlos's book. Silos 189. So when you watch, bro, you're gonna get to see your book. I know I gotta bring it to you, but most likely I'll hit you up during the week and I'll get it to you. But I'm gonna show it because Carlos don't be making videos. So he says he gave us permission whenever we get books that are for him. He gives us permission to show them on our videos because he's not gonna show them because he just he's too busy with work and his family and just doesn't really have time to make videos. So he enjoys watching them though. So I'm gonna put it out there for him. This is him and Manny. I got this done. This is Justice League versus Suicide number 1. This is the Midtown exclusive Virgin cover done by Mark Brooks. And, they witnessed it. They got it signed there. Beautiful cover, man. That's an awesome cover. It's a wraparound cover. Let me just turn it around so you guys can see. Awesome. You see the Midtown logo right there. Just trying to balance it so it won't fall. And then let me just move it up so you can see the grade. Bam, 9.8, and this book 9.8 without a pressing or anything because it's a brand new book, just came out. It's a nice quality stock, so it's gonna get a 9.8 all day. Right, so now the next book here, you guys remember I talked about it a little earlier. A few videos down, I did a pressing video. I showed 5 books. 4 of them were my boy MannyNYC's books, and 1 was mine. And the one that was mine was the Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 7. with the Thing and everybody in the cover. Is the first appearance of Champion, the guy who used the Power Stone. So it's the first appearance of the Power Stone. You know, the Infinity Gem, Power Stone. But they don't mention that at that time because at that time they didn't know. You know, they didn't know it was going to be called an Infinity Gauntlet and all that stuff. That character was the original carrier of it. But my copy, I believe I found it for about $8, and it had a bunch of bends in it and all that. And so I sent it to my boy Kenny to get it pressed, and he pressed it, and it came back. So here goes the cover. Bam! Look at that grade. It came out 9.4 white pages. That's an awesome find right there. $8. I paid him $10 for the pressing, and then to grade, and it came back on 9.4. It's money all day in this book. You know, it's a beautiful cover. You know, it even says it there. This is the new, you know, these are, you know, if you guys haven't seen, these are the new CBCS labels that came out, and they did a great job. It kind of looks like the CGC new labels, you know, to be honest. They took a page out of their book, which, hey, it doesn't matter. Those guys from CBCS were original. They were the founders of the CGC grading, so they can do whatever they want, basically. But they took out those rivets, you know, that's what we call the rivets around it, that border. They made it look ugly. They made the fonts a little bigger, a little bolder. I think it looks nice and clean, and it fits with their slab because their slab is super clear, you know. And just again, so you guys could look. Those are my books. Beautiful labels. 9.8, 9.4. Well, the 9.8 is Carlos's, and that was 9.4. And also, you know, this weekend, if you guys watched on Monday, if you watched our episode 15 of Chilling with the NY Warriors, me and a few of the NY Warriors, MannyNYC, Jeff Johnson, Cody, we went to Royal Collectibles in Queens, and we met Neil Adams. You know, we took pictures with Neil Adams. You know, we got books signed. I got 3 books signed by Neil Adams. So those are right now being pressed, and they're going to be shipped out to CBCS. So, you know, it's going to take a while for them to come back, but hopefully not too long. They're on time with everything. So, you know, hopefully it'll be like about a month. In a month, you'll see those. I got my Aquaman 51 signed by him. I got my Batman 238 signed by him. That's the first, you know, Bronze Age appearance of Two-Face since the Golden Age. And I got my World's Finest 211 signed by him. So those are none of those are high grade books. They're all going to be low grades, but I expected that. I knew that, and it was fine. I wanted them because, you know, that's the grades I accepted in buying those books, especially the Batman 238, because Batman 238 is an expensive book, and it all depends on the grade. It's one of those books that it has value in any grade. So I'll be happy if it comes back a 3.0. You know, it's probably like about 3.0 or 3.5, but it presents real well, and it's gonna look nice. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm not sure when my next video is going to be because I have to see what's going to... Like, I do got an eBay package, I believe, coming in the mail. So, look forward to that. And that's it, guys. Until next video. Peace!